Hey guys, it's Jennie Wolek with the Wolek Group here at Keller Williams Realty, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm here with my friend Frank Klesitz with
Hello.
Vyral Marketing. And Frank and I go way back. We've been friends for quite a while. I started using Vyral Marketing, I think back in 2014. If you go back to my YouTube channel and you scroll all the way back in time, you can see some videos when I was really terrible. Really terrible. And so there you go. What do we say, Frank? Time on the task over time. I've gotten better at video because I've been
Yeah,
doing it
very
all
good.
the time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you share with everyone, you've been in this digital marketing video. You help real estate agents market to their databases because we know our database business is the best kind of business. So you really have
Yeah.
worked to make sure that we stay in touch with our database in a really amazing way. So share who you are, what you do, all the good stuff, and we'll get going. How's that?
I was out of college. I was recruited to be a KW agent, and they gave me a copy of the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book. And they said, "Look, you pick a farm of a high turnover neighborhood where 5, 6, 7% at least of the homes sell a year, and start sending them a monthly piece of mail, which at the time they called and still do the 12 direct model, where you send a monthly piece of. Well, you're essentially in touch. You're communicating with a haven't met farm of homeowners, but the goal is to meet them. And once you meet them, they're not probably all interested in selling their home right away. So then you put them on what's now called a 36 touch, where you try to send them about 3 pieces of information a month. And I asked the instructor, "What do I send them?" And they didn't really have an answer. It was more junk mail, basically, postcard junk mail. I was like, I don't think that's really going to work that well. So I came up with the idea. Essentially, it's turned in today. Let's get on video and let's record 2 quick educational tip insight videos a month. At the time, it was the flip camera, if you remember those. Now it's a webcam like this, or your phone, your iPhone. Um, and then also a monthly piece of direct mail. So a monthly. Oh, hang on one second. Yes, that would be amazing. This is my lovely wife.
Hi, Katie.
He says hi. So a monthly piece of direct mail, because you're not going to reach everyone digitally. You'll be lucky maybe if you send an email out or you put something on Facebook, you'll be lucky if 30% of your database actually sees it. So the rest of your database, you use direct mail. So we came up with this plan. I want to go out and meet people in my farm. Now it's buyer leads online. Talk to them. Most of them probably aren't interested in buying or selling a home like this afternoon. So you need some way to position yourself as an expert and to stay in touch with these individuals so they see you as the guide, the trusted expert to use. So you have to have a nurture program. And the formula for the nurture program that, in my opinion, and there's lots of evidence to suggest it is the best, is 2 emails a month posted on social media as well of an educational video with a monthly piece of direct mail to your A-list contacts. There's your 36 touches. We at Vyral go a little bit further to add another 12 even on top of that, where once a month you send a direct offer email out to your list to spike response. So for example, go to my website to search for homes, click here to maybe get an offer on your property, maybe get my latest, maybe click here to find out what your home is worth. So when you do that, you get business. And Jennie is a wonderful example of doing that, getting business. And she's had a very database driven business following that exact plan. And it's very profitable, right? It's
Yep.
very profitable. You're not spending too much money on having to convince strangers all the time to use you, which gets expensive. And you make your money usually in those business models doing lots of business at smaller margins. Just a different model. Whereas for most people, for most professionals in the industry, it's more of a niche listed business at higher profit margins. It's a little more relationship driven. And that's Jennie's business. And you've done a wonderful job.
Well, thank you for all your help because it keeps me on track. If you guys aren't familiar with the program and the process, I'll give you at least my tidbit on it. I found in my early days that I thought I could just do all this stuff myself. I could figure out how to, add in the graphics of, an intro and an outro and music, all that stuff. And clearly I discovered that was not my talent. And so that's when I really saw Vyral Marketing back then for me as like a part-time marketing assistant. The investment in the money each month held me accountable to doing it. It held me accountable to building the content over time that still exists to this day. A lot of times, Frank, people ask me this question. I know you get it too. How can you track, or can you track your return on investment?
Yep, it's pretty simple. You just have to ask people when they give you money, why are you giving me money? What motivated your reason to hire me? I mean, can you tell me? I mean, if you really want to get it truly accurate, you have to, whatever someone pays you, you have to sit down with them and you have to ask them, can you tell me your story about how you ended up working with me?
Right.
That's the more advanced answer. So the simple answer would be, you should track your lead sources. Oh, I got this from an expired call. Oh, I got this from a direct mail piece that went out. It's a very simplistic way of looking at the world. I got this directly from, I don't know, Zillow. Got it? Well, that's where they originally heard about you.
Right.
But the reality is, I got a postcard from a realtor here the other day to my house. Or I got this. Actually, this is a direct mail piece I got from this guy at Farmers Insurance. I'm not going to call from this. I'm going to type their name in online. I'm going to do a little bit of research on the individual. And then when I do reach out, I'm not ready, and they start sending me their stuff. So anyways, what I'm getting at here is whenever you get money from someone, you essentially need to interrogate them and ask them their story about, can you tell me about your journey of how you ended up deciding to use me?
Yeah.
So you get the full story. So I originally heard about you here, but then I did this, I checked this out, this was good. And you have to make a decision of, okay, of the $5,000 commission, how much money do I allot here? How much money do I allot here? That's the advanced answer. Now, the reality is nobody does that.
Right.
So it is possible to track ROI, but you're not going to. Right. So I think the way that it's working on a more simplistic level is you just ask people when they hire you, hey, did my Facebook page or my blog or my videos make any difference at all in your decision to hire me? Like that? And if you constantly hear, what are you talking about? And no, you should fire Vyral Marketing immediately because it's a complete waste of time, right? Don't do it anymore. No one cares. But if you're hearing, that's making a difference, you have to make a judgment call if you're going to keep it around or not.
Well, and how I justify it and measure it is that every year after year, our database grows and our database business grows. And to me, that we're coming off as to our clients in our database that maybe got us from a web lead or different sources, like you're saying, they're being nurtured in our database with this consistent video marketing and digital touches that I believe is adding value. Because when they come to us, they're ready to go. There's no competition. They are warm and teed up. So that's how I measure that it's working for me.
Yeah, and that's the real nice thing too. Like for originally for me, of why I started the firm is, I sat down and I wrote out like, okay, I'm going to shoot a video, but then I needed to edit it. I needed it sent out. I needed it emailed. They came up with this like 200-point checklist. I don't want to do any of this. I need to go sell real estate.
Yeah.
So Vyral is just kind of what I wanted for myself, expanded, and we're doing it for other people because I saw a common need and decided, let's start this thing. But I don't think it was really ever designed as a lead generation tool. The lead generation was me knocking on doors, or me sending making cold calls, or me sending cold direct mail to get people to call me or to meet people. And then maybe if I'm lucky, someone randomly finds me on one of my YouTube videos, like from a search. This was 10 years ago. That was still random. Now it's really hard to get that to happen. It was a way where as a 22, 23-year-old kid, I could demonstrate to the homeowners that I knew what I was talking about and that I was a good marketer, because that's really what you're hiring an agent to do. And it was more of a positioning tool. Also, there would be so much less friction because they had never really met you, they don't know who you are. But when someone spends, even just minutes, let alone hours with you on video, the type of conversations are so much easier and better. And I'm sure you can speak to that, Jennie.
Yeah, that's so very true. I know that we send out a pre-listing video that's the same evergreen video before every appointment. And that makes such a difference when you walk in and they just already feel like they know you. So you probably get this question a lot, Frank. People want to know, what are the best types of videos to make and share with their database?
100%. Let's go through a couple options. So I'll start with some videos that have a wide appeal that will appeal to everybody. And then we'll work our way down to some videos that will appeal to less individuals in your database, but the people that watch them probably want to buy or sell a home now. And you need to have a blend of both, all right? So the widest appeal videos are 100% going to be market updates, but not titled market update, more about where are home prices headed. Where are home prices headed this fall in Tulsa? Where are home prices headed? What's going on with home prices? Or how is something affecting home prices? Honestly, one of your videos every single month can literally be on that topic. And the best way for you to explain the answer to that question is really a little bit more through storytelling and less, here's this complicated graph and let me read numbers to you. All right. It's more about telling people the context of what's going down. So prices are absolutely going up. Here are some of the reasons why, low rates, yada, yada. Let me tell you a story about a home that just, got multiple offers on it and why it's going high. You start doing it more through storytelling. So I'd start there at the very, very top, or market updates. Next, kind of down the funnel, will be answering commonly asked questions you get asked all the time about buying and selling homes. So there's a couple ways of finding out these topics. The number one best way is just listening to people when you're on the phone. Should I write a personal offer letter? Should I write a personal letter to the seller when submitting an offer? I don't know. What's your answer, right? These are common questions you're getting. How can I sell my home for full market value without people walking through it, coughing and sneezing on my pillows? Okay, that's a question answer. Hey, I'm getting hammered with Zillow offer commercials. What are the true costs of that versus doing a full market price listing? Fair enough. These are questions that you're getting like every day when you're talking to buyers and sellers, because when you're doing your prospecting, it gives you the insight of what messages are going to resonate with the market right now. All right. The second way to find out maybe what people are, what's popular right now for questions. This is kind of a new thing that just came out, as I use the Facebook ad library. I'll show it to you. You can actually search all your competitors' ads on Facebook now. And actually, Jenny, if you enable the screen share, I'll show the audience.
Yeah, let me do that.
You have to click security and allow me to do a screen share.
Yeah, I've done this before. Oh, geez. Security.
You're getting there. Yep. Enable screen share. It prevents you from getting Zoom bombed.
I know, and I just did this other day. Oh, dude, I just lost you. Seriously. Let me get you back, Frank. Oh, geez. Sorry. Here we go. Frank, we should have done this in a
No, I'm muted. Oh my goodness.
Dude. I don't know where to do it, Frank.
That's okay. So I'm unmuted. So you would go to the Facebook ad library, and you could type in any page. Got it? You could type in any single page. Type in Zillow. See what Zillow's running. Realtor.com. Other big agents, that really, probably know what they're doing with marketing in your market or other markets. And if you type in their page, you can see all the Facebook ads they're running.
Yeah.
That they're spending money on. And usually those are messages done by, bigger professional firms, ad agencies that are very relevant right now. I highly recommend you follow what Open Door is putting out for ads, Zillow is putting out for ads, Realtor.com is putting out for ads, some of the big brokerages. And that will give you a good idea of, these are some of the things people are asking about. These are some of the messages of the moment, and try to create videos around those topics. Finally, at the bottom of the funnel are kind of extremely specific videos about buying or selling. So how can I search all homes on the MLS for sale right now? It's really kind of a video with a link to your home search site. Or Maybe you title a video, 3 things you must absolutely know before you sell your home this August. Not bad. And what's kind of cool about those is you won't have as much engagement because it doesn't appeal to a much of a wider audience. But the people that do click those videos and engage with them, when you get those click reports back, might actually want to buy or sell a house. So it's pretty cool when you send those out and you get the click report back and you follow up saying, hey, I see you subscribed to my videos and just want to see if you have a conversation about something. They already know you and they're engaged with you and they see you somewhat as an expert, because you actually published a video.
Yeah.
You probably have a good conversation. And those are the best topics.
Yeah. So with the clients that you talk with Vyral Marketing, do people still are enough agents doing video, or is it still just so untapped that you are shocked? Or at least that it's a systematic process.
I don't know the answer to that. I think probably 10 years ago when we started the firm, it was the hot thing. Social media, video, got to be using these things. In my personal anecdotal experience, video has, to me, lost a lot of its luster of something new and exciting. And now it's just kind of accepted as, I get it, obviously. Yeah. I think everyone understands they need to be doing video. So what do you do when you're like, I probably should be? It's almost like you feel guilty if you're not doing it. It's almost like a guilt trip into doing it at this point, where it used to be like super cool and new and you stood out. Now it's like if you're not doing it, you're just left out, So how does someone start doing video? Well, they may go sign up for like an inexpensive software product. Loom is a really good one. It's totally free, no money, allows you to record a quick video on your computer, send it out by email, where you record a video on your webcam for like one-to-one communication. Then you'll trade up and you'll get more video email marketing software. BombBomb's a great example. They have a lot of more systematic integrations to CRM. And again, their services are much more designed for one-to-one video communication, like following up with individual prospects, and you're shooting on your webcam. And you're like, okay, I'm getting a little more comfortable. What's the next step? That's kind of where Vyral comes in. Let's take all of your contacts. Let's start making a blog. Let's start advertising the videos on Facebook. And let's start communicating with everyone as a full scope thing, as opposed to one-to-one video communication. That's kind of the space that we hold in. And we actually are kind of more like a personal trainer for it, where we'll actually schedule a time to interview you for your videos, because you're getting the benefits over here, but it's inconsistent. So we kind of give you that consistency of a human being helping you. Then you realize, man, I really want better at video editing. I want an article. I need more human help, which is where the software programs stop, right? Now, there's some clients, I think, Jennie, you've done this, going, man, I want to really add some fuel to the fire. I'm going to start running around town and getting a video person, all right? And those are certainly exciting. And you'll see some great agents. Jennie has done some of these videos. I don't know if you still do, but you hire a video professional to go out to a restaurant and show the town and show the area. And those are really nice videos that maybe if you're lucky, you can knock out one of those a month. A little more expensive because you're going to pay a video person. And they honestly take a crap ton of time. But you come up with a really nice product. So those are your options. And everyone kind of falls within the scope there. And Vyral's kind of designed for this little segment of the market that need a little more help than the software programs, but don't want the money and emotional and creative investment of hiring a full video professional. Is that a good answer?
Yeah, that's a great answer. I always teach and train when I'm talking to people that video is so important, because it shows that you're human, you're real, you're transparent. And, anytime that you ever say the same thing over and over again to a client, you catch yourself doing that, pull out your phone and do the video and tell the story like you said, Frank. And guess what? You know what, Frank? That's really how you sound, and that's really how you look.
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah, and I think that people get so caught up in what they sound like or what they look like, and you just got to keep doing it. You just got to keep showing up.
You do. You really do got to keep doing it. It really is like when you go on a listing, you're telling the seller, hey, we got to stage this house and clean it up and take good pictures because we have to sell it online to get an appointment offline. It's the same thing with you as a professional service. We have to sell you online to take you offline, especially if it's sellers. If it's buyers, they don't really care. It's just, show me the house and you follow up and you're a vehicle to open the door. All right. But if you're going after sellers and you're the consultant for someone selling their home, you need to essentially have like a seller website, which is in many respects the blog that we build for you, testimonials, educational videos, maybe some workshops that you're teaching, maybe even some logos of some media that you've been on, like the local news. That would be great, right? To really show that you positioned you as the best guide to help them through the challenge of getting their home sold.
So if somebody wanted to learn more about how they could sign up for Vyral or just get more information, maybe have a conversation, what's that best way?
Go to the website. So go to Get Vyral. So on there, I teach a weekly class every Monday. You're welcome to join me for class every Monday for about an hour and a half. Why don't you attend a couple of those and learn some cool in-depth marketing tips. On top of that, there's plenty of success stories and examples and videos that you can take a look on there, as well as the marketing plan. And then when you're ready, you just book a consultation and you'll speak with my business partner, John, who we've been friends since first grade. We went to grade school together back in 91. That's how long I know John, Jennie.
That's the year I graduated from high school, Frank.
Yep, I was in first grade. Yep,
Now
born
we're
85.
gonna hang up. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I hired someone, I was looking to hire some other dude that was born in 2000. Yeah, 20 years. 2000.
Yeah.
Like you see 1990s, you're like, okay. But if you start getting to 2000s, you're like, oh my goodness gracious.
Well, I've enjoyed our time of working together over all these years. I sure hope that others who, always are hitting me up and you up for more information, we can share this video with them so they can learn that really for me, Vyral has allowed me some leverage with my marketing, and it also allows me some accountability, and it provides me with reports afterwards of people who have clicked so we can follow up and making sure that we're adding to our database so that more people get our videos so that we get to help more families. It just keeps going and growing, doesn't it?
Let me add one more thing, Jennie. Paying for any marketing is always stressful. It's like, will I make any more money than what I pay you? Like, we've all been advertising victims of spending money on stuff that doesn't provide. And I don't want Vyral being one of those things. So we have a 90-day money-back guarantee. So hire us. Let's get some stuff out. I mean, if you're not getting business in 90 days from what we do, it's a complete waste of money. Or you may not like, I don't know, you may not like the look we in video. Maybe your business just goes in the tank, 2 months in. Things happen. But for any reason, we'll give you all your money back in 90 days if you're not happy. So it gives you a nice little out, a way to do the program and to see what the results are without any risk.
Well, I appreciate you and all you guys do for me. And of course, if you guys need anything, those that are watching, let me know. My number is 918-706-9845. Bye, Frank.
Thanks, Jennie.